My relationship with God has grown over the years since I've been involved in ministry and also in fundraising for the ministry God has given me. One of the important things I've learned is about dependence. It's very easy and very natural for us to depend on people or institutions as the basis for God's provision for our work. But I've learned over the years that much more than that, it's important to depend on God Himself to work out His purposes in whatsoever way He may please. I had a very challenging experience many years ago, and I learned a lot from it. I was about executing an important project, and I went to the place of prayer, which for me is always the primary place. That's always the starting point. And as I knelt to pray and ask the Lord for those He will use to make available the resources, the name that dropped in my spirit was for me a no-no. Because the previous experience that I've had with this particular person wasn't positive in terms of fulfilling the promise. So when the Lord laid the name of that individual on my mind, I just said to myself, no way, this is not going to work. Instead of acting in obedience, I continued to pray and trusted that the Lord will show me somebody else who could meet my need. Guess what happened? 2 weeks after, I thought maybe I may just obey this impression in my spirit. So I went looking out for this particular person, and I talked to him about what the project was and how I think he could support the project. His response took me unawares and has taught me a very important lesson. He said, oh my, if you came 2 weeks ago, I had the resources. That was the exact time God said, go and meet this person. But I rationalized it because previous experiences hadn't been positive. And when he said that, clearly, I felt so bad about it. And the first response from me was, God, I'm sorry. I should have listened. God, in His generosity, provided a way of escape. Because this guy said to me there and then, give me a few more weeks, and I should be able to support this project I vow. He kept his word, and what he gave to that project should be like 15 times what he could have given previously when he had the capacity to give. At this point, it happened and exceeded my expectation. So I've learned to trust God and not use my opinion or rationalize what God may be doing because I think logically. So I've learned that instead of logic, I need to put God in His rightful place and obey Him.